Are you ready to lease more apartments? Well, I'm going to tell you the two most powerful questions that you can ask as a leasing agent when it comes to follow-up. Hey, I'm Matt Easton, founder of Leasing University. If you are looking for tips, if you're looking for help, this YouTube channel is all about you. It's designed just for you. It was created for you. I encourage you to consider subscribing. It's going to be constant tips of just how to lease apartments. So give it a try. Click the subscribe button. We would love to have you a part of the community that we've got going here. Let's talk about follow-up, all right? Follow-up is huge. And if you've been over to leasinguniversity.com, you know we've got a whole section around follow-up. One and done is not happening with apartments. People don't just call up and go, hey, I need an apartment. Yeah, we've got one. Great, sign me up for 5. You're gonna have to work them through a process. And you've got that amazing process through Leasing University. It's gonna cover you from every step of the way. But let's face it, follow-up is critical, okay? You can spend weeks and months training in follow-up. I want you to perfect your follow-up. But right now, I wanna give you the two most powerful questions that you can ask in follow-up, because I want you to walk away from this video right now and like, bam, get some more leases. So here's the two most powerful questions that you can ask. Let's talk about what they're not first. Let's talk about what you may be asking some derivation of these questions right now a lot. And it's not your fault, it's nature. Hey, I'm just following up to see how you're doing. How you doing is not a powerful follow-up question. Hey, I'm just following up to see if you're still in the market. If you're still in the market is not a powerful follow-up question. That's not going to get it done for you. Unfortunately, we ask derivations of those type of questions all the time. Why? It's not because you're unprofessional. It's not because you're unmotivated. It's not because you don't know what you're doing. It's difficult. When you think about follow-up, you know what you want to follow up. You just don't know what to say, and you don't know how to make that connection. Well, let me give you these two powerful questions that are going to help you make that connection. And more importantly, they are going to drive the lease forward. They're going to keep it on a process of moving it forward. The first is, you've gone through your Leasing University training. You've uncovered what's important to them. You've uncovered what the problem is that they're trying to solve. You've uncovered the goal that they have in mind. What I want you to do in follow-up is I want you to just quickly recap what was most important to them. And then the first question that as you're going to, hey, this is Matt. I just wanted to make sure the dog park or the better view or the large bedroom or the close to your work, whatever it is that you found out that was important to them, does that still match what you had in mind? Okay, here's why we're asking it, and I want you to ask it in those exact words. Does that still match what you had in mind? That is causing their brain to recatalog and, most importantly, reset and reestablish their priorities. Renting an apartment and choosing a home and moving is serious business. When they come to you, you're going to work them through a process and you're going to identify what is most critical to them, what is most important to them, what their wants and needs are. Then you're going to select your unit and build value in that unit. What could have happened in follow-up? They could have gone all down the street. They could have talked to the competitors. They could have been bombarded with a bunch of product information that's going to confuse them. By asking, does that still match what you had in mind? It's almost a cathartic experience for them to where they go, yeah, you know what? That saltwater dog park, that saltwater pool and that dog park down the street was pretty cool. But I now, rethinking about it, being close to the office and being able to ride my bike to work, that was the most important thing to me. Yes, Matt, being able to ride my bike to work that's most important to me, and that still does match what I had in mind. Great, terrific. So that's your first question. Does that still match what you had in mind? Now, the next question that I need you to ask every single time, and this is not a reflection on you, you're not making yourself look bad by asking that, is, did I miss anything? Hey, Mike, I wanted to check, when you came here, it looks like we found a great home for you. You love the view, you love the home, but most importantly, you love the fact that you can ride your bike right to the office. Does that still match what you had in mind? Absolutely. Hey, Mike, did I miss anything? The reason why you're asking, did I miss anything? This opens the door in a very simple, what is that? Did I miss anything? It's 4 words, In 4 words, you're basically saying, did you look anyplace else? Has anything changed? Has your budget changed? Did you suddenly find out that you're adopting a pit bull that we don't accept at the property? Did you lose your job in the last week? You're able to ask them thousands of questions in 4 simple words. Did I miss anything? Because you're putting the onus on you. Mentally and psychologically, they're now really, really going to give you the information easily. Did I miss anything? You know what? Come to think of it, I actually just adopted a 275-pound pit bull wolf hybrid. Is that going to be a problem? Yeah, it is. Come to think about it, the place down the street, you know, they've got a saltwater pool. You know, I kind of thought that was neat. Can we talk about that a little bit? At least you're going to know. If you say, did I miss anything? It's going to open the door to all those potential threats to your deal, all those potential objections. If they say, no, you didn't miss anything, well, great. Then we can just pivot right into the Leasing University closing process because you know all systems go, let's shut this deal down. And you can even use the closing process over the phone. So those are the 2 most powerful questions that I want you to ask each and every time in your follow-up. Does that still match what you had in mind? And did I miss anything? Those are going to help you. You can start right now using those. They're going to get you more leases. Hey, until next time, I'll see you on the next video. Be great and get those leases. 500 of the top property management companies work with Leasing University. We conduct 100 live apartment leasing training events per year. We help our clients sign over 100,000 additional leases per year, adding $2 billion to their revenue. Leasing consultants that have access to Leasing University lease 7 times more apartments than the rest of the industry. Leasing University is new. Leasing University is game-changing, and Leasing University will get you 7 times more leases. Listen, the apartment industry has changed. The way people rent apartments today is totally different than it was yesterday. Today's renter has more access to information, and they've got more choices in apartments than they've ever had before. If you're struggling to get leases, it's most likely not your location, it's not your amenities, and it's not your price. It's your sales training. If you've been made to sit through a boring class or unrealistic online training, and you're not getting the skills that you need to work with renters, to help you handle their objections, and to make sure you close the lease and rent the apartment, well, that ends today with Leasing University. Our simple, fun, and exciting step-by-step online training and live events will give you the skills and confidence that you need to lease 7 times more apartments. Earn your certified leasing consultant credential in less than 30 days with Leasing University. Simply click on the link to get started and head over to leasinguniversity.com now to start your training.